United Republic of Port Peña. Congratulations, Mr. President, on your swift rise to power. And may I be the first to say, I was always on your side.
Well, should a country be judged by how it treats its worst of citizens? Damn right it should be. The more welfare they give, the weaker the nation. Welfare just hinders the elite of the pack and holds them from domination. That is how our nation is different. We don't help them at all. They can get work at the factories if they need money. Should there be forced military service for the young men in our nation? No way! There should be 12 years of required military service for everyone. I want to see our military huge. We can give anyone a gun and make them ready to fight. We have even developed attachments to mount machine gun on the wheelchairs. It's genius. We can't get out of military service here. Should we rehabilitate criminals or deter them? Well, definitely not rehabilitate them. Every crime here is going to be punishable by death. So yeah, I guess deter them. Greetings, fellow Porpopians. Through the vicious wars of the past year, we have successfully been able to annihilate all the enemies of our great nation, the Republic of Port Peña. Now I understand that this is a new name, but it is much more than that. This is a new nation. I am in charge of. We are no longer a slave to the inefficiencies of democracy, freedom, and helping the unfortunate. I am here to issue my first orders of the law enforcement of this great nation with such a wonderful name. I named it after myself. Our nation is suffering from a serious problem, crime. I am meeting with my advisors today to discuss resolutions to this serious epidemic. I am proud to lead as your president. Thank you, and I bless Port Peña. Hello, trusted advisors and others. I have called you all here today to discuss how to solve Port Peña's stunning crime problem. I would like to propose to you now my new initiative, the Big Brother surveillance system. We will have many cameras in all public places. We will spy on all the people. What are your thoughts? And before you are speaking, remember there are no bad ideas unless they are stupid and not mine. Okay? Good.
Okay, so President Peña, these cameras are useful. We can have these spied on everybody, every time, everywhere, in all public areas. Nobody will not be watched.
But this is a blatant invasion of the right to privacy. I can't believe you would even consider this atrocious level of government scrutiny. Cameras on the city streets? What next? Are you going to put cameras in people's bedroom windows as well?
Why not? That's not far enough. I mean, it would be a lot easier to keep track of crime if we watched all people at all times of day. I mean, why don't we have the cameras in bedroom windows and microchips instead of people too? At birth, even. I mean, crime would be stopped dead in its tracks, wouldn't it?
Well, yes, this is excellent idea. You are service to Port Peña. I am thinking that you are deserved promotion. We will have all citizens monitored at all times. We will have everyone monitored with no exceptions, except maybe me. Go, let us see how the criminals respond to this.
Good evening. Welcome to Sox News. Our breaking news is President Peña. Look at what a great start President Peña is off to. Oh, what's that? Lord President Peña. Very well, look at what a great start Lord President Peña is off to. 1 day in office, and he has already dealt a crushing blow to criminals across this great and glorious nation. And a load of other people too. How is that for a thorough efficiency of the presidency? That's all we got for you tonight. Thank you. Good night. Good evening. We are here for a special edition of CNNBC Tonight. President Peña's new law in action is to have cameras located everywhere throughout the country. Tonight we are joined by a member of President Peña's cabinet. What do you think about this?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because this is an outrageous, unprecedented action on the part of Lord President Peña. Who does he think he is? How on earth can
Greetings, my dear Portopians. As your Lord President Monarch, it is imperative that I show my affection and devotion to your lives. By monitoring every moment of every day, 365 days a year, and yes, you heard right, we did finally get rid of leap day. It's so inefficient, I hate it. And daylight savings time, thank you. And I continue to bless Port Peña, as I meticulously observe every detail that occurs there within. At ease, my trembling subjects. Now, how was your trip to work this morning?
Well, I think it was pretty good.
Shush. It's okay, I know how it was. I was watching whole time, no need tell me. Okay, now on to matter at hand. I have received very good intelligence. It's almost as good as my own, I tell you, it's very good. That we may have hostile borders on our region. We have always been surrounded by adversaries. To our north, we have the Brazilians. To our west, we have the New Zealanders. To our other west, we have Norway. And to our south, also New Zealand somehow. But without doubt, greatest threat is Mexitopia. Now, tell me, how do you propose we deal with this threat?
I propose a series of trade sanctions and embargoes. It should add just enough economic pressure to scare them and coerce them into our positions. It should add greatly to our glorious nation. Your glorious nation.
No! International bullying will only serve to weaken diplomatic relations in the long term. And who knows when the balance might shift and put Mexitopia in a favorable position over us. We'll be at their mercy. But, Lord President, I implore you, please seek a negotiable diplomatic alternative that benefits all parties in the long term.
Where the hell's your patriotism, boss?
How do you keep getting in here? Get out, swine!
Sir, don't listen to that commie hippie over there, and do not listen to my other colleague over here. Here's what we do. Invade. Go to war. Invasion, occupation, and assimilation. That is my motto. Double the military budget, mobilize our troops, and let's prepare to fight.
Yes, it's very good. This is just type of creative thinking that I am looking for. Yes, prepare the troops immediately. We march on Mexitopia. Hail Port Peña!
Hurrah!
My dearest Portopians, my little pawns, the time has come. The nefarious, scheming, deceitful nation of Mexitopia shall soon fall before the might of our invincible armed forces. We will invade swiftly, fight ruthlessly, and refuse to rest until every trace of their venomous influence has been erased from the earth. They will rue the day that they stood up to the unstoppable titan of Port Peña. You should be honored to have me as your Lord President Monarch, the exalted and noble Peña.
He calls himself Lord President Monarch, the exalted and noble. But he deserves none of the grandiose of his increasingly flamboyant title. This man, this tyrant, is undermining every ideal we hold dear. Personal freedoms sacrificed. Diplomatic ties severed, and now open war with Mexitopia. Peña must be stopped. We must stand up to these injustices. Let our voices be heard. We must.
President, it looks like our glacier's melting. The one between Portugal and Russia in the Alps. It's threatening our capital city, and it's not sure what to do about that.
Okay, first of all, never interrupt me, or your death will be the most painful and gruesome imaginable or unimaginable. Second, how do you propose that we proceed?
Well, I believe my team and I can have a barrier system set up in about 3 months or less, and that'll at least give us some time to think of other solutions. It would consist mostly of seawalls and beach reinforcements.
Come on, why all this talk of violating nature, man? Just, come on, I say we break out the herbs and maybe the bongo drums, and tell the glacier just get together, hombre, yeah?
I swear to me that if you do not leave instantly, I will have all your energy spread across every 8 continent!
Why do we even need to get rid of the glacier problem? It would just spend taxpayers' money. Why do we need to spend the taxpayers' money? It would, leaving it there would help the blue collar CEOs of the fishing industry. And we don't spend the money. I think that would be a good solution.
You had your 15 minutes of fame, Toby. If that sea wants to fight, that's what we will get. We will beat that coward of sea back into submission. Like I said, my motto is invasion, occupation, and assimilation. And that's what we will do to the sea. We will deploy the Navy and fire as much ordnance into the ocean as possible. And along the coastal front of our nation, we can put artillery brigades and tanks along it so we can barrage the sea into submission.
Thank you, my most favorite fighter.
To war!
Good evening. Tonight, on Sox News, we return once again to congratulate our dearest Lord President Monarch, exalted and noble, master of fishes in the sea and birds of the air, all what's left of him, anointed savior of all realms, earth and beyond, Peña, on his smooth handling of Port Peña's environmental issues. He truly is continuing to run this country like a straight-shooting businessman. As he showed the sea today, he never settles. Joining us tonight, we have our guest from an official Port Peña cabinet to compare opinions on our great leader's performance so far.
I seriously can't believe the outrageous direction that Peña is taking this country in. Who does he think?
Excuse me. I'm sorry, that's all we have time for this evening. Thank you for joining us on Sox News, the #1 name in news. And good night.
Invasion, occupation, assimilation. Just like my motto states.
His trouble canal is agony! Give me painkillers! Give me them now!
I'm sorry, my exalted one. Mr. Peña. Recreational drug usage is illegal in Port Peña.
Then the laws must be loosened! Get me my advisors now! But you don't understand! I need the drugs! The pain is unbearable!
Mr. Peña, I'm sorry. We cannot have drugs, recreational or medical, coming into the country. Because if we do, all of the pain patients are just drunkies and they'll waste government money and government resources by getting their fix, okay?
Not me, so I don't care!
And besides, it's a commie conspiracy. If we have drugs in our countries, all the commies will be all over us and be able to control us.
It's actually, for once, I agree with President Peña on this issue. You see, medicine should be about improving the quality of life, not just curing disease. Please, leader, I implore you to do the right thing and legalize, tax, and regulate these drugs.
Yes, thank you. You're very. Wait a minute, it's you!
If you don't get out of here right now, I'm gonna punch you in the face and send you back to Iwo Jima!
Get out of here! Nine!
I believe I have a solution for you. With these highly potent painkillers, we can add them to the water supply, under the guise of a new healthcare initiative, to relieve people of pain and stress. And for you, if they don't agree with your absolutionist platform, you can just put them into withdrawal, and the people will be begging you for the hit.
Yes, this is a great idea. The people will bend to my every whim, and I will finally have a solution to my pain. Yes, get out there. Start drugging every waterway possible. The reservoirs, the rivers, the puddles, I don't care. Everything. Go now, do it.
Commie conspiracy.
Does it not at all bother you what President Peña is doing?
We're helping the populace.
This tyrant, this monster, has got to be stopped. Someone needs to stand up for the innocent, hopeless people of Port Peña. And if no one else is going to do it, then I suppose it has to be me.
Tonight, on Sox News, we have no news to present. Thank you for tuning in to the number one this water. Name and news.
Hello, my trusted military advisors. I have called you here today because you are the best strategic minds that Puerto Peña has to offer. I have called you here to discuss a matter of great... Wait a minute. Where is that? I am noticing distinct lack of bitching and moaning. Could it be that that wretched... how you say... freedom advocate is gone? Oh my god, oh my knee. This is going to be so much better without him. Oh, what a relief. Okay, now that he is gone, the qualified individuals may discuss matters. I have called you here today because part of our occupying force in southern Mexitopia has been wiped out by a small band of rebels. They are puny in number and in resources, but they grow stronger every day and more audacious.
Damn commies.
Yes, I'm afraid so. Indeed. How do you propose that we deal with this threat before they become a serious obstacle to our efforts?
Well, suppose the enemy are here and here as well. Here and here, right? Then we would take our forces from here and here and even here. And even though they may be outnumbered by the rebels, our forces are obviously superior, and we win.
Yes, our troops
Seems
are based
pretty
in
sound, yes? Except they could be waiting for this. Waiting for the movement. And have their troops stationed here as well.
Our forces would be surrounded. These
Yes,
would be very bad.
and crushed. That's why we must use our reserves. And from the east, pull in from here and here. And even, we must launch our backs too. Put it on an island.
Your planet is exceptionally boring, but I like it. It's good. I see logic. Now, how do you feel about this?
I said we should nuke all, we should checkmate! We should destroy every single Mexitopian city and every single Mexitopian town! We should destroy them all! Nuke them to hell! I will personally ride the first missile to this destination point and happily die for my beautiful nation of Peña! We will destroy everyone! Their creed will be dead, their culture will be dead, their people will be dead! Their land will be painted black and their seas will be red with the blood of themselves!
Secretary, the codes, please. Just contact. Do you want water? We have water for you. Do you need something? Anything? No.
I need my men to be alive!
Okay. Please, if you please, the nuclear button. Oh, I love pressing buttons. My most treasured human playthings of Peña. Today we strike our enemy's heart. We cut the throat of Maxtopia, demolishing their filth and sending a clear message to the nation who dares to oppose us. No one shall challenge me. I am the Emperor. I am the Overlord, ruler of all beings. I am your God. I am Peña. They have nowhere to run now. Watch them die. Watch them burn. Watch the inexhaustible might of my wrath tear them apart. The world shall bend its knees at my feet. I have defeated the savage Mexitopians. The whole world will tremble before my might. But I feel there is something missing. Who else is left to conquer? Who will tremble before my feet, shivering in fear?
Peña!
Thank you. Oh my.
Your reign of terror is at an end. I am here to end your oppression of the innocent people of Port Peña and avenge those slain in your name once and for all. Your term is over and you are unarmed.
Oh, you think so, really? No.
Peña, it's over. I have the high ground.
What the me would that matter?
I don't really know actually.
You put up a good fight. You are a surprisingly good warrior for such a wuss. But there's something that I know.
Well, what's that?
I'm not left-handed.
Oh yeah, well there's something I know. These are two-handed swords.
My friend, it has been a good fight. You have put up a valiant effort. But I tire of this endeavor. Guards, seize him! Have you any final word before your god?
I have nothing to say to you, you monster. I failed my people.
Then you will die a heretic's death.
Oh wait, actually, I do have something to say. My bad. Okay. Although my efforts may ultimately have been in vain, I have this to say for the freedoms I stood for, the principles I was willing to raise a blade to defend. And I have to say that through the course of my efforts, one thing has been constant. It has all been Valley La Peña.
Line no. Take 11.
So two.
Take two. Sir, don't listen to that hippie over there, and don't listen to my other colleague right here. This is what we do. We go to war.
world shall bend its knees at my feet. That doesn't make sense.
Why? It would not hurt anyone, and it's just gonna spend the taxpayers' money. Why do we spend...
Damn it, Cooper! We were going really well.